The 4 tragic young men have been named locally as Declan Grove, 19, Matty Walshaw, 18, Brandon Frew, 18, and Caelan Megson, 21. 2 teenage girls who were traveling in the car with the lads are in hospital with serious injuries following a head-on car crash today. All 6 were traveling in a grey Seat Leon that collided with a Seat Alhambra being driven as an Uber in the Horsforth area of Leeds at about 2:40 a.m. Chara Andrews, 19, told how he had grown up with all 4 of the boys and felt absolutely empty. He said, "When I found out this morning I didn't want to believe it. They were the best set of lads you could ever meet. We've had some of the best times, and I feel happy now remembering it. I know they are all together and looking down on us at the moment. Everybody loved them all, and we're all meeting up tonight to toast them. We are all pulling together and remembering the good times." As police removed cordons and reopened the road to traffic today, groups of mourners arrive at the scene to lay flowers and comfort each other. A group of more than 20 people hugged each other and cried as 2 women taped flowers to a lamppost next to the crash scene. Omar, 34, who was asleep with his partner when the crash happened, told how he heard a skid and then a bang which was like an explosion. He went outside and saw half the car in the middle of the road and a taxi also stationary in the road. He said there was a young girl lying in the middle of the road. Adam's partner, who preferred not be named, said she was obviously in pain because she was making noises and trying to move, but it was obviously hurting her. After all the police and paramedics had turned up and a car pulled up, then a girl got out of the car and started legging it. And an older woman got out of the car and started running, panicking, and saying, "Where is she?" Then they ran over to the police cars. The couple told how as the busy road was closed it looked like the whole of Yorkshire emergency services were at the scene with blue lights everywhere. Another neighbour, who also did not want to be named, said her son had been awoken by the sound of the crash. She said he looked out of his window and saw plumes of smoke and debris. A taxi was facing out of the junction, and the car was facing into it. Another passing taxi driver stopped and got out of his car and went over to the silver car. He saw someone out of the back of the car on the driver's side. Then he went to get the taxi driver out. The taxi driver was walking wounded but seemed okay. The woman told how a young female was then helped out of the car and sat on the grass verge. She said, "Then when my son returned from the bathroom, emergency services showed up and he saw someone working on one of them on the verge behind the car. They then brought the stretcher round and covered him up and took him away." One grieving mother's tribute read, "Sick to my beautiful son, you were so loved and adored. Rest in peace always in my heart and mind forever, I love you so much, Mum." Another read, "Sick to Matty, you're always in our hearts forever. Words cannot describe the love I have for you, little bro. Keep smiling up there, kid R. IP love you always." During a press conference at the scene today, Detective Inspector Richard Padwell appealed for witnesses to come forward